Oh, man. It has been a long time since anyone's heard from me on this channel. Now, this is going to be a really short live, but I'm doing a live video instead of just posting a video for two reasons. One, I don't care about clickbaiting you guys into clicking on a video with this title and me making tons of money on it. I don't need that. So I figured I'd go live. It would give a chance for some of you to get in here and maybe ask some questions. Now, the title of this is, it's hard for me. So the only thing I have left of my jailbreak is this. I know. Now you may ask what I mean by that. And that was actually a gift I got for my birthday recently. So let's take it back to where we left off. Now, where we left off as a channel, and I was doing things more on a daily, and then it turned into weekly, and then it sort of turned into monthly. I had Corsa bought for this car, okay? I put the Corsa on the car, okay? And although this doesn't really matter or pertain to the situation, the Corsa was put on the car and it was welded, okay? So with the Corsa being welded, the Corsa exhaust didn't sound too good on the car, okay? So when I said I was going to have a Corsa video and all that, I had one ready, I had it edited, I had clips of it, but the Corsa, it sounds like if you're pushing massive amounts of air through a McDonald's straw. It's weird. There's no deep growl to it. It's like air. So that was like the first thing that drove me from not making that video. I don't know if it's because the Corsa was welded or if it was clamped, whatever the case may be. Okay. I see some people are in here. This is a very short live. I just have something to say. So, because it's been a while, I'm trying to catch everyone up. So that was the reason why the Corsa video didn't come out. And that was my only next video I had. Okay. So vote red today, yeah. So basically, I had the Corsa on, and then I'm with my salesman. And if anyone remembers, my salesman has a red eye. Okay, not a jailbreak, but just a red eye, but still. We're flying down the highway, and the feds get called, and they pin his car in. So feds come rolling up behind us, okay? And we're obviously, like, flying down the highway, right? And unfortunately, the cops caught up to us. So now they pulled me over. They pulled a couple other people over. And then one of my salesmen, which I won't use his last name, or probably even his first name, but he winded up running, okay? And he cut off a semi and then like kind of like brake checked the semi to fit in between a car and the semi himself. And he got rear-ended and he hit the barricade. So now his red eye was totaled. So then after seeing that, I took a even longer break from really doing anything with the car. All right. So now me and my girl, as you guys know, I'm trying to build a house. We went for a loan. Okay. It was like in the 600s. All right. It's over $500,000. And everything was good to go with this house loan until they saw the debt on the Charger. Okay. So unfortunately, after 4 minutes of me talking here, I sold the Charger back to the dealership. And the reason why I haven't been on YouTube to even tell you guys is because it's a shitty thing to have to like admit. It wasn't because I can't necessarily afford both, just the loan companies didn't want to really work with me because I'm just so young. They're not in my eyes. They don't see what I've produced for a kid my age. So they just look at the age and yada yada. So before anyone gets upset, I do plan on getting my Charger back. I have a contract with the dealership in a way where they don't want to sell it. They wanted it back. Now, they also aren't selling it. So anybody can call and try to buy it, okay? You're not going to. But if I call and say, yo, I kind of want my Charger back, I think I have a good enough relationship with the dealership to where they'll give it back. which is the plan. So listen, another reason why I didn't want to make this video and tell you guys is because no one's going to care about me after. I mean, I have a good following. I like the people that follow me. And now that I don't have the content to produce that you came here to see, it's almost like, why even be here? And I understand that. So with that out of the way, I plan on getting the Charger back once a house loan gets through. Once a house loan gets through, you can get a car loan still. But it's not vice versa. And it sucks. Now, maybe I won't go for such a high house loan. I don't know when. Why haven't I told you guys sooner? Listen, I've been ridiculously busy with work. I've been in Iowa. I flew down to Iowa twice for probably a month in total spent in Iowa just looking at investment, which is going to take a lot of capital to do, but I'm probably going to want to do it. And it's an investment that would like force me to sell everything that I have, but it's well worth it. It would probably generate about 1.2 million a year. So, and it would cost more than that to start, but it would make your money back. It would definitely pay off your loans that you have. So I'm looking at probably roughly 13 to 15 million to start what I want to do. So, but I'm looking at investment. If anyone pays attention, you'll know what's going on in Iowa, and you know. So now I don't know if I want to build a house anymore. I want my Charger back. It's been killing me. So my girl bought a new car and I took her old car. So that's what I've been doing. So, and it's kind of like a piece of shit, but it works. So now, did you go to university? No, I didn't go to any college. I don't believe in that. I mean, I don't necessarily believe that you shouldn't go to college, just me personally, because I've never needed it. I don't believe in the mock of saying you have to go. You don't have to go, all right? You can do whatever you want in life, and you could achieve anything you want by doing it almost any way. So now, oh, you made me lose my train of thought. So I actually had a truck on order, which was going to be a YouTube video. It was a 2023 GMC 1500 Sierra Denali, whatever. It wasn't the Ultimate. I tried getting the Ultimate because, like, that's a lot better of a title for YouTube, and maybe introduce a truck to you guys and try to hold off putting on the news of the Charger. And I've been waiting all this time, and the truck was supposed to be here like today or tomorrow. So props me being live. And the guy was like, we can only get you a 3-liter Duramax turbo diesel, something like that. I don't know. And I don't want a diesel. So I was like, when's the wait for the gas going to be done? And they don't know. They don't know what's going on. They took my money. They took my deposit months ago in September. So yeah, this goes back to September. The Charger was sold in September. It's been that long. And I just didn't want to tell you guys. So I plan on getting it back. On top of seeing my salesman completely total his, and it's still having an effect on me just to see $70,000 go. You know, we got a house loan. We have PTSD. I got screwed on my truck order, basically. I don't even think I want it. And I'm very tempted, though. I really am. Don't think I'm joking. But to just take the money that I have for the truck and go like sometime this month and go get my Charger back. You know, that, and don't think I'm joking, because I'm not, because I could easily go get it back and then just apply for not building a house and just buy a house, a good house. I don't have to build a house. You know, these thoughts have been running through my head. Now I have an investment in Iowa that I'm trying to do, and it's hard because, you know, it just kills me to sit here and know that me myself, not even you guys, but that I kind of let you guys down, and that I work so hard, you know, buying 3 Chargers and topping it off for the jailbreak, to have to sell it in less than 6 months is like, you know, and I panicked. I panicked big time. I mean, I sold the Charger to get out of the debt, right? To then put myself in more debt buying a truck, when I should have just slowed my roll down and not sold the Charger and just took whatever money I was going to put towards the down payment of the truck into the Charger loan and refinance. And that, I probably would have been fine. So, you know, it's not, yeah, I mean, you say that, it's hard, man. When I've grown accustomed to these cars. Like, I'm being dead serious. after owning 3 of these, me trying to look for another car to buy that wasn't a Charger, I don't like want them. Like I've just grown accustomed to the look. I've grown accustomed to the sound. I almost don't want anything else. On top of all this electric bullshit that they're coming out with, I don't want those either. So a lot of thoughts are running through my head right now. My mom's been horrible right now. She's because I've mentioned before that she's got issues and in and out of court. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. To live simple is just buy the house instead of trying to build. But all my life I've just gone big or go home. I mean, why do you think I bought 3 Chargers? Why do you think I own a business? Why do you think I'm trying to do investments? I mean, and it's paid off. I also think I'm trying to do this at the worst possible time with the way the market is and the economy and everything else. And I panicked and I did. Now, I want to state one more time that the dealership is not selling my car. To give you an idea, I had somebody call the dealership just to try to see if they'd sell it, and they wouldn't. It's literally says not for sale. I went there, I visited Joyce, the owner, many times. I've stopped by, I've given her ice cream. I'm trying to stay close to that car. Recession could be really bad. Exactly. So I think just buying a house right now. I mean, I'm just letting you guys know where I'm at. Everyone thinks I disappeared. To recap some just quick points again, PTSD from seeing my salesman wreck his, the horrible market of trying to build a house with a slight panic. I got screwed over on my GMC Sierra build. Like, my mom's been acting up. I've been in Iowa. I mean, I got 6 crazy things, including work. I mean, I've just been busy. It wasn't paying for the Charger whatsoever. Trust me, it wasn't. I didn't give a fuck. Honestly, I didn't care. I didn't care about how much I paid for the Charger just because I had it. Like, it was mine. It was my baby. Like, and I worked so hard. I mean, I put myself in debt 3 times to get to where I am, if that makes sense. Like, and I've kept my merch, and it means a lot to me that my friend made this for me. He just gave this to me. November 5th was my birthday, and a week before November 5th, I've been in Florida. So I just flew back, and I'm here now. I was supposed to fly back right into the truck and have a video for you guys. The Corsa was sold on the Charger to the dealership, if you guys are wondering. They have it. And they have the old exhaust. They have my WeatherTech mats. They have almost everything that I have for a Charger because I try getting the best value for it to get out of the debt, to then go into something else like the truck. So, mind you, the truck was actually around $70,000. And I was already pre-approved for it. So, I wasn't even saving that much. So, I kind of made a really dumb choice. I'm going to be honest. And it really hurts me to sit here and talk about this. I just didn't even want to bring it up. I just wanted to go buy it back and make a video. But I'm not a liar. I got nothing to hide. This is not my career anyway. So, think about what you want about me. But in a panic state, I sold it. And I'm sure there's a big question if I made any money on it or not. We're not going to talk about that. But just because for tax reasons. But it's sitting in the lot right now. It is. It's literally has written on every window, not for sale. And they left it exactly the way I left it, They didn't even take the Corsa off and put the stock back on. They just wanted it. And I do think she would sell it back to me. I do. Are there any questions for anyone before I go? Because this is just supposed to be short. I'm just trying to give an update just so people can know what's going on. Doesn't look like the truck's coming. It looks like the Charger's probably going to make a return. On top of the way the market is going, if there isn't any crazy recession, and if I can get this back at the price that I sold it at, I mean, then within a year's time, even less, right? Because we're in November and October of next year, then I own a car that is not allowed anymore. Like, then that could be the next come up towards the house. I mean, I probably should have kept it. I really should have. But in a way, maybe it helped that I sold it because no one's been putting miles on it either. This is my daily. So I think it's going to come back. Although my dad is very upset. What's the T? I don't know what that means. All right, let's go. Any questions? Because I got to go. It's we're at 15 minutes. I'll wait another minute for any questions. You could literally ask me anything. I don't care. Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel the same no more. Oh boy, you're gonna make me explain everything again. The live's gonna be posted, so I got stuff to do. I'm sorry. Listen, thanks whoever tuned in. I appreciate it.